Like 5G.
Hello everybody, hi, this is Greg. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be driving home. I'm going to talk to you real quick, listen to the news a little bit as I'm driving, but I'm not going to be watching you, so, you can watch me. Pretty much just want to say a couple of things. This weekend was a very interesting weekend for me. I had a weekend where I went through a lot of different things regarding, like just the whole thing with a funeral. A friend of mine passed away, and we went to the funeral, and that was really sad. I mean, he was such a wonderful and kind person, and so I'm just like, sad the fact that, he passed away. The other thing too, is just after that, I spent a good bit of time just kind of talking with and focusing on my family, and we went to a Christian bookstore that I've been to like so many years in a row. And what happened was like I just was able to go there and see how it's been since translated over the course of time. I mean, you go there. I went there when I was in high school, and then here am I going again with my children, all four of my kids, my wife and children, and it's been really cool because what happens like you get a chance to actually see the progress, and there's a lot of things that happen there which made me kind of contemplate like how would you handle life without your significant other. Like my significant other is my sweet Amy, and I think about how would my life be different if she passes away before I go, or if I go before she does. How it's going to be in regards to our family. Let's big old turn real quick. Okay, and the next thing too, so it's like pretty much you have a scenario where we just spent time watching movies and everything, but there's so many things I want to talk to you about, and I don't have much like juice or time to tell you everything. But I'll just kind of ramble a little bit and explain to you kind of what's on my mind. This thing about death is a very scary thing. But I don't want to just tune you out and make you think about it. But death is a very important thing in terms of life. Everybody has to go through that door. So you have to be ready and prepared for it. The other thing too is like you have it where it's like my this guy, he was his name was Derek Simpson. He was a very cool gentleman. He encouraged me. Everybody says I'm a real positive spirit and everything like that, but he was very positive to me. He just really encouraged my heart so much. And so I look at that and I say, thank God for him. Thank God for an opportunity, to him, and just be able to even go to his funeral. I want to say something. I want to go up there and say something because my dad always says, whenever there's a mic, go use it and go encourage the crowd. Encourage Jesus. Whenever there's a mic, go do it. So my dad always says that to do that, and so I was getting up to go, and it was already into the next part of the program. So I was kind of bummed that I didn't get a chance to say, shout out to what a great person he was, and how awesome God is for for making everybody unique and giving us experience and stuff, just being each other. So one person can give life to another person, just by being around them. Each person has different vibes and frequencies and just different persona, and just God shines differently in each person. So it's like. I was glad to meet him. He was a very encouraging soul, very encouraging, and I'm just sad that he's gone. My next thing was like, pretty much just, my wife and I, we went to the bookstore. My wife and I went to the bookstore. Then we went to grocery shopping, and that was pretty cool to actually go grocery shopping in a new place we went to with Costco's and stuff. It was pretty cool. Before that. The day before we got a chance to visit some friends, and on a Valentine's Day, because this is the 16th, today's the 17th now. Historically for us, our Valentine's Day, February 16, 2000 is when Amy and I decided to get into our relationship. It wasn't on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day we went to a Chinese food restaurant over up in Glens Falls, New York, and it was a snowstorm that day in 2000. The roads were icy and dangerous, but for the most part though, it was one of those things where it was a really good time just to be able to be there with her. And she was like, we decided to go on a date, and that's when our first date together, official. And then it was like we started 2 days later. We started to get serious in terms of our relationship to begin courtship. So anyway, what happens is like I'm just like really happy about that. Oh, I gotta tell you, my channel got demonetized again. It's like my whole channel got demonetized, and it's like they gave me like this really lame response like, oh. 7 yeah. So I'm gonna like contact them and say, hey, YouTube, what's up? What's going on? You gotta be more specific than just like general statement to me about demonetizing my channel. But it's like that's what happened to a lot of content creators lately, anyway. So no matter what you do, I think it's because of the COPPA thing. And so I went through looking to see where I can address what movies are, what videos are, for and against. But I don't understand. It's just one of those things where it's like they're just out to get you. I hope you stop. Please stop. Okay, good. They're just kind of out to get you. They have a plan, to demonetize channels. A friend of mine was talking to me about it. It's like, no, don't worry about it. It's not going to be the problem. I was talking to my cousin about it, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's not gonna be a problem." And yeah, guess what? It's a problem. So, well, I mean, I think I was getting money from it anyway. But I enjoy making my little videos and see a little number go up, like, oh, your ad revenue, how much you might actually get, something like that. But anyway, for the most part, though, what can you do? There's so many things. Almost home. All right, so pretty much as I'm driving home, I like the setup here. It's pretty cool. This whole thing with the camera there, and so pretty much it's pretty cool. Everything. Let's see if I can get home before my battery runs out. Okay, so anyway, what's in the news lately? Oh, listen to the news. Listen to the news. Real quick.
They've been using models.
I listened to AM 570, The Answer.
And he spent most of that in the general.
And so pretty much right here, talk about different things in terms of
Anyway, let's quickly go to Astoria 877-970-2999.
So
Frank is there.
Hello, Frank.
I'm going to tell you, I differ from what you stated that Donald Trump is going to win the election. I actually believe he's going to lose the election because there are instances that, for example, I travel a lot to Canada, and many of the Canadians that especially officers of the Toronto Police Service, are very disgruntled about the new trade agreement that Trump signed.
Okay, Frank, stop. 1 second. Stop. Pause. Stop. So you've already said that I'm wrong because you went to Canada and asked the police force that's disgruntled in Toronto, right? That's what you're basing this on?
Yeah. In part, not completely, because
give me one more piece of something that you're basing it on. Anything.
Okay. I'll base it this much. Justin Trudeau.
Thank you so much, man. If you're gonna come at the king, man, do not miss.
Oh man.
I was the only guy at this radio station in Steam, and one of the only guys in all of talk radio the week before the election in 2016 that said that Trump would win. And I said, here's how he's going to do it. He's going to win the